Coming up on News Valdosta, sewage is still leaking from some manholes around the Sugar Creek.
And Mayor John Gale plans to start up a sewage force main project.
Kayla Jordan will give us a look at the weather, and Shelby Mitchell will bring us local sports. News Valdosta starts right now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Chandler D. Jackson.
And I'm Erica Bacon. The sewage overflows that were caused by Tuesday's heavy rains have almost stopped. That's the word from City of Valdosta officials. According to city officials and operators of the city's wastewater treatment plant, 9 of the 11 manholes have been sealed and the flow of sewage there has stopped. 2 flows at 600 Scott Drive and 1200 Lake Drive are still spilling thousands of gallons of sewage into Sugar Creek. City officials are beginning to disinfect the areas that were affected.
And speaking of sewage, Mayor John Gale and the City Council plan to award contracts for the Force Main Sewage Project at the council meeting next Thursday. The project includes a budget of nearly $33 million. This project includes more than 6 miles of the Force Main wastewater line, 2 major and minor pump stations, and a new headwork structure. Construction on this project is expected to begin on June 1st.
Valdosta High School has adopted a new program for students and parents called the Study Island. This program is online and gives students practice tests and lesson explanations to help students master their coursework at a local and state level. Also, parents and teachers can look at their child's and students' academic success with Study Island. Parents can visit the Study Island website or YouTube channel to get their children involved with this program.
Juvenile education programs are failing to educate juvenile inmates. The Southern Education Foundation says that juvenile education systems in Georgia is flawed. The foundation says taxpayers are paying more for the education of prison inmates than for kids in public schools. Most of the kids and teenagers that come into juvenile prison systems aren't at their grade reading level, according to the Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice. In another part of their report, as many as 52% of juveniles are released from the prison system with no school credits, and only 9% of juveniles received a diploma or GED certificate from these prison schools.
This week marks the 1-year anniversary of the Boston Marathon. Last Tuesday, an audience of 2,500 people gathered in Boston to commemorate the loss of innocent victims as well as the resilience of the city. Vice President Joe Biden was in attendance. He gave his condolences to the city and praised the 36,000 runners that have the courage to plan and attend a run next week in their honor. The race is scheduled for this Monday.
A young boy who suffered major injuries from an animal attack has come home this morning. Jasper Poole is back at his Americus home after being mauled by a dog 2 weeks ago. Following his intensive surgery on Tuesday morning, doctors were able to remove 300 stitches from his leg. A pit bull attacked him at his aunt's house in Shelley County. The pit bull was later euthanized. An account has been established in Jasper's name at SB&T to help pay for medical expenses.
Julie McDonald, a spring 2014 Moultrie Technical College graduate, has been awarded the Georgia Occupational Award Leadership, or GOAL, for her work with motivating others through her experiences. She recently spoke at 2 events at Moultrie Technical College. Over 200 students were recognized at the ceremony where she delivered her speech. McDonald plans to continue to motivate others by being the best they can be, while also pursuing a career in neuromuscular massage therapy.
Coming up, Governor Deal is traveling around the state to sign a series of newly enacted laws.
And Obamacare has gotten a lot more sign-ups with its extension. Stay with us.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Valdosta State University.
Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Yesterday, Governor Nathan Deal flew around Georgia to sign 3 bills into law. The first bill signed, House Bill 998, will work in favor of doctors. Currently, Georgia's medical scholarship repayment program allows loan repayment and scholarships for doctors and students working and practicing in rural areas. The second bill, Senate Bill 273, creates a maternal mortality rate committee. The committee has decided to figure out what's going on with maternal mortality to decide on rules and policies. The third bill Governor Deal has signed was the House Bill 986, which will soon bring a second state court judgeship to Lowndes County.
The end of the enrollment period for 2014 for the Affordable Care Act has come around. Today, Insurance Commissioner Ralph Hudgens reported that a little under 150,000 Georgians will be insured for health care through policies purchased through the Federal Health Care Marketplace. Some have not paid the coverage, but have completed the application.
Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful held its annual electronic recycling event last Saturday. Let's see how this event turned out with reporter Ariana Deans.
What is going on is our annual spring electronics recycling event, and we're just allowing folks to bring any unwanted electronics by to us today. Primarily anything electronic, old computers, PCs, CPUs, monitors, printers, copiers, fax machines, cell phones, cables, anything like that, anything and everything we're seeing a lot of.
The City of Valdosta and partners Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful and Atlanta Recycling Solutions provided local residents an opportunity to dispose of electronic devices in a safe and convenient manner. The e-cycling event was held last Saturday and was located at Mathis Auditorium. Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful wants electronics out of the landfills and to prevent mercury from leaking into our groundwater and endangering the environment. Some items that were collected was computer monitors, laptops, disk drives, printers, cell phones, and much more. Local businesses like Best Buy even gave a hand in volunteering, and one of the volunteers had this to say.
Well, Best Buy has been all about reaching out to the community, and for us to build a community awareness, we decided to volunteer for stuff like this all the time. So it's a good way for us to give back to the community that it gives to us so much.
Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful always knows the perfect events for residents to get involved and to keep the environment safe and clean.
As you can see, Valdosta residents sure know how to recycle. I'm Ariana Deans with News Valdosta.
Around this time of the year, people begin to get ready for summer fun. Everyone should take precautions being around or in water. Researchers at the U.S. National Center for Health Statistics at the CDC say death rates due to drowning have declined 9%. Children under 5 and adults 85 and older have the highest risk of drowning accidents. If you decide to swim at the beach or open pool area, it's recommended you swim near a lifeguard.
If you need to have your mouth checked out, there's a screening coming today to the South Georgia Medical Center. There will be a free oral cancer screening from 5:30 to 7 p.m. The screening consists of a mouth, teeth, and gum exam. Registration is required. Call South Georgia Medical Center to sign up.
If you're looking for a job, Wiregrass Georgia Technical College is hosting a career expo next Tuesday. Reporter Ariel Hairston has the story.
Thanks, guys. Wiregrass Georgia Technical College will be hosting a career expo next Tuesday from 1 to 4 p.m. The expo is sponsored by the Georgia Department of Labor Valdosta Career Center, along with the South Georgia Employee Committee, Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce, and the Georgia Vocational Rehabilitation Agency. It's open to the public with no cost to employers or attendees. Those looking for a job are advised to dress for success and bring copies of their resumes. If you want more information, contact Kay Morris at Wiregrass Georgia Technical College or Rhonda Rowe at Georgia Department of Labor Valdosta Career Center. For News Valdosta, I'm Ariel Hairston.
Up next on News Valdosta, we'll take a look at our local weather.
So stay with us.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Siller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. He needs something a little more
persuasive.
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
We had some cool, windy weather for most of yesterday, but this is spring in South Georgia. Aren't we supposed to be a lot warmer? Let's go now to weather anchor Kayla Jordan and find out. Kayla?
Thanks, Erica. Today's weather is sure to heat up. We're expecting a high of 74 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. There is a partial chance that we could get some rain, so keep an umbrella near. Tonight, the low is going to get down to 58 degrees. We are going to get some late showers, so if you have plans to go out, grab a jacket. Tomorrow, there is a great chance of rain and a few thunderstorms. The high will be around 62 degrees and the low will be near 54 degrees. The UV index today is moderate at a 6, so if you plan on being outside for a long period of time, cover up. The pollen count today is moderate at a 9.8. The predominant pollens are oak, birch, and sycamore. That's all for your local weather. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Coming up, we'll have a look at what's going on in our local sports with Shelby Mitchell.
So don't go away.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys know?
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back. Now let's check in with Shelby Mitchell for a look at our local sports. Shelby?
Thanks, Erica. Valwa Junior Chandler Cargyle recently returned from Mulwala, Australia, where he competed in the Barefoot Water Ski World Championship as a participant in both the U.S. Junior and Elite teams. Cargyle competed in 3 events for both teams, the slalom, tricks, and jumps. He made it past the second and third rounds of each of his events at the junior level and earned individual silver medals for his performance in the slalom and tricks categories. In the elite competition, Cargyle made it to the second round in both tricks and jumps, but was unable to move forward after that. Overall, the U.S. team won a silver medal at the junior level and bronze at the elite level. Cargyle will continue competing in 3 more events this summer and will finish out with the national championship in August. In cheerleading news, the Lowndes High School cheerleading teams are hosting their final tryout clinics today from 4 to 6 p.m. Tryouts for the new teams will begin next week, starting with the varsity competition tryouts on Monday and will conclude on Thursday with junior varsity tryouts. The tryouts will be held in the LHS new gym beginning at 4 p.m. except for Thursdays, which will be held in the LHS multipurpose gym beginning at 4:30 p.m. In high school baseball news, after a 5-4 loss against Westwood on Wednesday, the Valwood Valiants have a chance to redeem themselves today as they host Sherwood Christian Academy in a conference game. The Valiants currently hold a 7-6 overall record and are 0-2 in the region. First pitch is set for 4:30 p.m. Friday night is senior night for the Wildcats soccer team as they host the Berrien Rebels in a non-conference match. The Wildcats currently hold an overall record of 5-4 and are 1-2 in the region. The boys will play first beginning at 5 p.m. and the girls will follow at 7:15. The Valwood varsity tennis team is hosting a regional tournament today at McKee Park. The first match began at 8:30 this morning. The girls are currently number 1 in the region while the boys are the number 2 seed. Matches will continue throughout the day, so be sure to stop by and support your local tennis team. Well, that's all I have for your local sports. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Shelby. Coming up, Azalea Health is hosting an event for aspiring engineers, so don't go away.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches, au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex? Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion. I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness. I like balance.
That's why I chose
Division 2.
Welcome back to our Thursday edition of News Valdosta.
Are you interested in engineering or design? Well, this next event is just for you. The Azalea Health Hackathon will be held Saturday at Valdosta State University. This event allows programmers to work on a particular project over a short period of time. Azalea Health is awarding a total of $1,750 in prizes for the winners. Refreshments will be available to those participating in the teams. Registration ends tomorrow.
Dan Keplinger is an international lecturer of the arts who will visit Valdosta on Tuesday to show and discuss his documentary at the Turner Arts Center. Keplinger has earned 2 bachelor degrees as well as an MFA. He also won an Oscar for his autobiographical documentary. He will talk about his journey with cerebral palsy. This event is free to the public and will take place from 6 to 8 p.m. Light refreshments will be provided.
A Valdosta department store is teaming up with a local hospital to help area children. News Valdosta reporter Jocelyn McGarrett has this report.
South Georgia Medical Center, Cole's department store, and Lowndes County Sheriff Department will host a bike safety event. The event will be held next Saturday, April 26, from 9 to 11 a.m. in South Georgia Surgery Center parking lot. This event is for children ages 5 to 12. Children will get a hands-on instructions in bike safety and learn how to wear a bike helmet properly. All participants will receive fitted helmets, a t-shirt, a water bottle, and a chance to win a new bike. Cole's Cares program is also giving shoppers the opportunity to buy books and huggable plush toys for $5 each. Fundings for Bike Smart, the profit for these sales will go to benefit local hospital partners like SGMC. For your News Valdosta, I'm Jocelyn McGarrett.
Well, that's our show today. I'm Chandler D. Jackson.
And I'm Erica Bacon. Thanks for watching. See you next week.